Next Saturday night, we're sending you back to the future. Back to the future. Back to the future.
Back to the future.
Back to the future. Back to the future. Back to the future. Back to the future. Back to the future. Back to the future.
Back to the future. Back to the future. Back to the future. Back to the future. Back to the future.
Great Scott! 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 Great Scott!
Great Scott.
I know, this is heavy.
Hello there. Welcome to JonnyBuilds. I'm your host, Johnny, and great Scott! We are going to be continuing our build. As you can see, this is as far as we got. It looks kind of like a boat, not like a car at all. But we got, hey Greg, how you doing? Good to see you. So we got our two characters done, obviously Doc and Marty. We have this weird handle that we don't know what that's for yet. I have a guess, but I'm not quite sure. So we've got the base kind of started, some gearing and stuff, and we're just going to continue on our adventure. So I'm going to move Marty and Doc out of the way and get my timer started here. All right. Well, you can do two things at once. Thank you for joining. 3, 2, 1, starting now. All right. So the flipping the page, and looks like we're gonna be doing some gearing. This will be 2x, which means I'll be doing both of these at the same time. So I'm gonna move these out of the way, and let's get up. I gotta remember where I opened it from. There we go. So let's get bag 3 out. Perfect. Right on the money. All right. Oh, did you? Nice. So, I have to ask, how did you do it? Like, I know there's a set for the... Got these little pouch things here, which means these have rope or gum bands or something in them. And there's 2 of them, so we'll see what happens. I know there's a set that has, I think, like 4 snowtroopers in it. Did you buy that? A bunch of those? I know it has 2 speeder bikes also, which helps you fill out the AT-AT. Did you buy that? Did you buy individual figures? How did you fill it out? This one's not going to be too big of a build. It looks like it's all going to be the gearing stuff that it wants me to do. So, yeah, YouTube's giving me an error saying I'm not giving it enough video for smooth buffering. I don't know what that means. It's silly. Anyway, we're going to build. So I'm going to do both of these at the same time. So I'm going to actually move the instructions out of the way a bit so I can build them here. That must not have been cheap either to do. Looks like this goes right in the middle. Right, yeah. So, I mean, that's what I was asking though, is like, what sets did you use? Like, did you use sets or did you individually buy? Okay. Little half pokey shaft thingies here. And oh, battle packs. Oh, okay, great. Okay. I wasn't sure if they still had those. I guess they do. Because I knew they had them for a while and then they discontinued them, and now I guess they're back, which is cool. Battle packs were always neat. I never got that many, but 2 of those. Alright, now there's 2 different kinds of the shaft things. There's a longer one that's gray, and then a brown one that's a little bit shorter. That's what I need. So. I guess the battle packs would be a little bit easier, because then you can pick and choose. You're not getting anything extraneous that you don't necessarily need a lot of. Because I knew the one had, like I said, the one had a speeder bike or 2. So at the very least you could get 2 of those and fill out the speeder bike complement as well. And I think it had an E-web cannon as well, which also is something that the Walker could have more of. And the exact opposite thing, or exact same thing on the opposite side. So, 2 of those. 2 of these little drive shafts. I love all the colors that they're using. Where's the other brown one? Oh, there it is. Whoops! Lost hold that one. Hopefully you guys aren't really experiencing too much buffering. It should be given enough data. One of these times I'm gonna have to reset my router, I think. Alright, that looks good. We're putting 2 of these gray things in. Goes down here in the middle. All the way through, I think. Yep, looks like it. Started putting them in before I really paid attention and looked. It's funny doing this after doing the AT-AT because it I had to do different camera angles with the main camera in order to see things properly. So it's nice being able to have close-up all the time. It's very colorful. I like whenever they do all the colors for the different steps. And what is it having me do here? Oh, it's putting it onto the thing. So, okay. It's really kind of goofy looking. Not sure what it is. Looks like a Space Invader thing. Like I said, I have an idea what this is, but until I kind of see it together, I don't know what they're gonna be for. Okay, so funny little control thingy. I've never seen a piece like this before. No, I'm not done yet, Jerry. Funny little piece. Rude. Hope you're rot. But thanks for coming. Oh, Mexico. I bet you they have cheap pieces there. Or cheap sets, I betcha. Betcha. That'd be a good place to go. See, I can see you asking, Jerry, I can see you asking that about the AT-AT, because that one just took forever. I mean, like, each bag took an hour at least. So, but this, I can do 2 bags in an hour, pretty much. Alright, now these are weird pieces. I have never seen these before. Some kind of weird shaft thing. And these just go on to the end of this. Oh, it moves. Interesting. I don't know if it's supposed to, because once I get the second one on, it's not going to go anywhere, really. It's odd. It doesn't go all, they don't push all the way on, because otherwise they wouldn't fit. Like the Oh, it looks like my chat window is broken. So what's your plan to do in Mexico? Is it sightseeing? Is it work related? I don't know if I would ever go to Mexico really myself. Alright, that goes all the way through. Not quite all the way. It just kind of sits there because that doesn't really, the hole here doesn't really join up. Ah, okay. Traveling is good. Whoops. Okay, that's in there. There we go. And the last one, keep it where it's supposed to be, apparently. There we go. Alright. So, two funny looking things. Let's see what we got next, alright. Two of these covers here on the end. Kind of to shore it all up and keep it together. Alright. Oh, and now we get to do, okay, so these are going to be at the same time as well. So, gotta make sure I get the right pieces because there's a couple that look similar. I think that's the right number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Little L pieces with a shaft in each one. Alright, so Jerry, I have to ask the question, what did you have for dinner? That seems to be the pressing question that happens in these. There's too much weight on these, now they're falling over. Alright, now these are smaller, kind of goofy looking things. What did you have for dinner? What was dinner? That's an important question. Everybody wants to know. Because dinner is important. Whoops. Those are my pieces. Grilled cheese. Alright. Now, okay, that's a good thing to have. Now there's a very important question that goes with the grilled cheese. Did you use butter or mayonnaise? Ooh, these are long shafts. That's the long ones. No soup. Ah, Chick-fil-A is good. I love Chick-fil-A. Butter, yeah. I've stopped using butter. I only use mayonnaise for my grilled cheese now because it seems to spread on way easier and it just cooks. Jesus, chicken. Chick-fil-A, you just cannot go wrong with Chick-fil-A though. It tastes so good. Alright, so this goes on this way and goes through there. Okay. So, it goes through there. Looks like Pixie just entered the room. Or at least push the door open to say, hey, I'm here. Oh, nope, that's Paisley. Paisley's whining. Alright, so... Alright, now we're going to do the other side. So, let's see. It is really good chicken. I have to say my favorite from them, as far as like their, I mean, I love their chicken sandwiches, but like, I don't know, the nuggets are like, I think those are the best. There we go. Oh yes, the Chick-fil-A sauce is the very best. That is for sure. Yeah. You always have to load up on. Yep. You always have to load up on it. Dip the waffle fries, all that stuff. Keep having pieces that get stuck with other pieces inside them. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's the word dup mean? That's a new one. If Dan was on, he would say you're getting old and so you don't know how to type. So I think what I'm building here is going to be like dip, but big scoop style. Dup. We don't have, where I live, we don't have Whataburger. I've eaten there once when I was traveling, but I have not had one since. So, and it was at the airport. So I was not that impressed with it, and it's probably because it was airport Whataburger. Because from what people tell me, Whataburger is pretty darn good, and I just, like I said, was not impressed with it. But again, airport travel Whataburger, probably not the best. Right, and this goes through. So doesn't really stay right now. These things just kind of sit here. I think what we're doing is we're building the apparati, whatever, for the wheels so they can flip up. That kind of makes sense to me, what we're building here. Okay, so now I need to do 2 of these. So more of these things. Some red shaft thingies. Go all the way through. Gray seal on the back, and now, oh, I gotta do, not 2 times, I gotta do this 4 times, because they go on both sides, so I guess I got 1 done for 1. Okay, so the red part goes up here, so let's get it on there, and then that is going to join up down where? I put that in the wrong spot? I did. This should be down here. I did that for all of them. I'm silly. It's supposed to be right there. Alright, so fell off, that's okay. Okay, get this back lined up. There we go. Alright, all fits together, sort of. So there we go. Movement. Alright. So I'm gonna get the piece out. That's what the Lego tool is good for. Alright, now we'll do this part. And the red part goes here. Slides on. Ah, that's a nice area from what I hear. I've been to Dallas once, and it was pretty cool. And everything is, they claim, is bigger in Texas, but I'm not convinced. Alright, first one's done. Well, not totally done, but This part of it is. Let me do this one. That was going to be my next question, but you beat me to it. Move that one up out of the way. Oop, I have it on backwards. There we go. Flipped over. And these things, I bet you these little knobby things that I'm putting on is where the rubber band is gonna go. Alright, now I gotta take the shaft off and on both sides and put it where it's supposed to be, which is right here. I might as well do the other one too while I'm at it. Might take him a little bit to answer because he's playing Elden Ring too. Jerry asked what you're going to school for, just since you're listening, I'm sure. Alright, so the red goes this way. Okay. Oops. Alright, the shafts are in. There we go. Alright, another Space Invader almost done. Alright, oh, now we're putting some gearing on. So these are definitely going to connect in with the other ones that are already on there. Interesting to see how these all work together. And a couple big drive shafts that go through, so I'm going to do this 4 times. 3, 4. Oh, that just kind of hangs out there. Interesting. Doesn't get stuck in or anything. Just kind of hang out. Not sure what those even do then. And one more doohickey. So there's that. Now what? Up. Now we're gonna put another little tiny shaft through, and this all goes together. So how far up goes the second one? So we're gonna put the shaft right through there. Okay. Ah, I see. That's gonna make it so this whole thing it extends out, kind of like a hydraulic shaft type thing. That's kind of cool. Okay, that goes through there. Okay, cool. shaft 2. And oh, there it is. Fell out. Kind of hard to keep them still in order to put them in. Alright, there they go. And now I'm going to use two little things to keep them where they're supposed to be. And then the yellow ones go on top. Oh, electrician. That's a great thing to be. Great thing, great field to go into. Especially right now, there's so many people that well, there's tons of openings for those kind of trades and stuff, and not enough people to fill them. You can basically write your own ticket. Alright, there we go. That's looking good. Little moving machine. Got one too many of the yellows and not enough of the green ones. There it is. Whoops. Got it on there, just barely, but there we go. Alright, that part's done. Now, gotta get my gum bands out, or rubber band as people call them. I'm just gonna rip this because I'm not gonna keep it, obviously, once I have these out. Look at that. Two tiny little gum bands, or rubber bands for people that aren't from Pennsylvania. Ding. So these go around the little hook thing here and around this. So they're going to make it so that it's a little bit, it doesn't go, it's not very loose. So, and it'll make it so that the gearing forces it to open and keep it open. Because, yeah, I bet you, because the tires are going to, whoops, so this sits here, the tires are going to be on either side, and whenever it goes to hover, this will open like this, and the gum bands will help keep it so that it stays level. So the tires will be down here. So, alright. Get the other package. For the other two gum bands. It'd suck if I lost one of these. Two more. Alright. Oops, almost. Come on. There we go. Alright. Same thing. Alright, cool. Sweet. Alright, now to put them on the model. Alright. So this one goes this way. Alright, fits in there. Ah, so that's what this whole thing is for. So if I move it, see how that, I'm moving the handle, and that moves, it's going to make it so that these automatically move. That's cool. And this one goes in here. Got to get it so it slips in. There we go. All right. So, cool. Alright. Oh, now we're going to flip it over. Do some extra work here. Let's see. Ah, okay, so these shafts, they came through here, so this is going to help secure what we have here. So it doesn't move. I like how they do red and white. Red is, you know, the backside, I think, and white is the front, or vice versa. Hi, Pixie. How are you doing? Alright, so got those on. White there. Alright, and we're going to do, four little shaft things. Pixie's going to her bed because she's like, I'm not getting attention, so I'm just going to lay here. Huh. Don't go jumping anywhere. Kitty cam. Ah, look, see? Right. She's looking all cute. Oh. Alright, and these two shafts, a little bit shorter on the back end, it looks like. Different type of drive, or little shaft that goes on the end here. Psst, psst, psst. She doesn't care. You get your claw stuck, silly. Alright, so this goes aside for a little bit, and now we're going to build something else, some little thingy. Alright, we're just about, flip it over, we're just about at the half minute mark, or half minute, you said it wrong. Psst, 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 psst. I mean, she looks, but like, is that all it's supposed to do? Oh, yeah, no, that's correct. So this goes this way. These go up here. That was a little better. Fine. I'm not an expert, sorry. Big long stick goes on top. Just to make him look. I'd be like, I could make her look just by like being like, Pixie! See? She looked. I mean... It's funny because she just likes hanging out sometimes. She likes seeing what's going on. Ooh, lots of alright, so we got 6 of these little claw things. Really tiny. Putting on, make sure I do it the right way. Up. Now she's going porno kitty. I don't understand how cats do that. Like because she'll sleep this way sometimes. Like upside down. And like I don't understand. Like there's no way that can be comfortable. But yeah, she'll fall asleep that way. Yeah, it's just funny. I find it amusing anyway. Right. Oop, that claw is the wrong way. There we go. 6 claws. There. Oh, and 2 glass pieces. Those are kind of interesting. It's always interesting when you have clear like window pieces. All right, and this goes on the red part, facing this way. Oh, look at that. It's gonna fit right on. There's 3 connectors, so I gotta make sure I get it. 2, there we go. All right, snaps right on. There we go. I wonder if those are gonna be like taillights or something. Ah, okay. So instructions show. So now we unlock the handle. So we take these off. And we flip it over and we put them on. We put it back on. So that allows this to open freely. Ah, look at that. Ready? That's so the wheels can get... Oh, that is so cool. That is just, that is just totally awesome. Alright, so we're going to get our big block. Put that here. And for whatever reason, they use these and put them here. I don't know if they're going to connect to anything later. Yep, that's what it shows. All right. That's going to be so cool with the, for the wheels. That looks like we're doing some cover pieces. And this goes underneath. And two little pieces go right under here. Little tiny pieces go underneath. And green. Not sure what this is. Lego piece here. And two black shafts. Almost right next to each other. And this goes there. I love seeing how the Technic go with regular Lego pieces and how they kind of come together. Up, two more. So this is interesting. These are kind of long pieces for shafts to go into. So those go there. These are probably going on the front. And then two more. I bet you these are like tail lights or side lights or something like that. Two more pieces. Alright, and this goes up on the front. And those long shafts go through there. Alright, there we go. That's how it looks so far. That should be it for this bag. Yep. Alright, so on to bag 4. Couple more pieces left over. On to bag 4. We're doing good. Yep. I think there's multiple bags for bag 4 if I remember from when I took these all out. What you looking at, Pixie? Ah, there's 4. Hey, stop playing with them. Pixie just knocked over Doc Brown. Hey. Get. Surprised Marty didn't fall over. Oh, no, I knocked them both over. And she's just watching. She's biding her time. Huh. No, nothing hit the floor. That was it donking on the table. Alright, so this bag has some bigger pieces in it. And then we got this bag and this bag that has smaller pieces. Oh, these are the types of pieces she loves to play with. She likes to sneak over and put her paws in them. At least I don't think anything dunked on the floor. We'll find out. Alright, spread those out a little bit so I can see. Alright, so two of these 8x1s, and then 3 of these once I find the other 2. Okay. Looks like we're making like a grill or something like that for the front. Oh, nope. I was wrong. This looks like it actually might be the dashboard, potentially. I guess that would make sense that we would do the inner pieces first. Because otherwise, if you cover it over, then you can't get to the inside as easily. So this goes... Ah! So these little claw things on either side fit onto these. I'm not sure what this really is. Okay, it fits on there. Alright. Okay. Just 2 pieces for that. That was kind of silly. Important, but still silly. Those buffer pieces, they kind of go against things so that they fill in gaps that aren't quite full size. They have like a little bit of a buffer, like an edging to them. It extends them out just a little bit. That just fits on there, just barely. Oh, so what we're doing here is we're starting to put the things over for, I'm guessing it's starting to do the engine compartment here, and this is like the start of like going to be like the wheel wells. So that's what we're doing there, it looks like. Pixie's looking all cute again, saying, "Pay attention to me." Oops. Yep, don't want to do it the wrong way. There we go. So this one goes over here. There we go. Now we're gonna do on the back side a bit. Oh, a couple more pieces to put. Ah, yeah. Okay. So interesting. So this piece goes by itself, that flat piece. Oh, I see. So it's not going to be a little engine compartment. Oh, that's right, because the DeLorean has the engine in the back. So, and I need a black and not that. Forgot the DeLorean is a rear engine. I guess they call them mid-engine, but it's a rear engine car. So there, okay, cool. Not sure what that's for. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing for the back side. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Hi. I've never had a cat that likes to lick, but Pixie does. It's kind of funny. Buffer pieces. Hi, Pixie. Yeah. Okay, this one goes over here. There. Now we're gonna do the other one, other side. For those buffer pieces, there's one. There. Flip it over again. Last little gray piece goes there. And flip it over. Alright, so put that on, make sure it's nice and solid. And they have a little blurb up here. Let's see what it says. I like the little blurbs that they have. It says, in 2011, the A car, having suffered years of neglect, was lovingly restored and is now on display at the Peterson Automotive Museum in Los Angeles. Well, that's cool. That's good. That would be sad to have the A car meet its demise. Alright, so that's what we're working on right here. I like when old cars are restored, especially ones that were used in something specific. Like Knight Rider, like for instance, like they talk about the A car, and they had different cars depending on what they were using as far as shots go and stuff. One was more for driving, one was more complete for the interior, those kinds of things. They had a similar thing for Knight Rider. Kit was very much the same way, where they had one car that was for interior shots and, you know, close-ups and things like that. They had one car that was used for the driving, and then you had another car back whenever they that was used specifically for the jumps, because if you had slow motion for the jumps, and you only saw parts of it and stuff like that. So it was built specifically to be able to handle the jumps. Was those the wrong ones? I think I put the wrong ones there. Yeah, these ones have these buffers, so I gotta put the right ones. So, whoops. But I'll be using those other ones too in a second. But anyway, yeah, I always, I forget where I read that. And then they had another one too. Not the whole car, I don't think. They used pieces of it. So as Kit improved or whatever, they had this thing that was called Super Pursuit Mode, where it was funny because it like had all the little pieces like flare out and stuff like that. And then it went really, really fast, which all they did was they sped up the tape. So as a kid, though, it was really cool, but yeah, it didn't really go fast, which is sad. But I would love to. I think a Knight Rider car would be really cool if they could do that. I think we talked about that last time, even. But yeah, a kit would actually be, as far as like a movie. Whoops. As far as like not a movie, but like a TV show thing, like that would be like my ultimate, you know, Lego set, is to have a Kit car that was like could do the things that Kit did. Or at least, you know, show them. Alright, so now we got another little piece to do. More color, look at that. Very colorful. Pixie's like, I'm not interested. Alright, flip this up so that gotta make sure it's the right way. And these are funny because they're like fuchsia colored little thingies. Don't normally have so much color in builds, but hey, whatever works. So this goes here, and then we put these three things on the top. More color. Boy, lots of, a little bit of blue, some purple, a lot of red. Alright, I'm going to put this down for a second and do a couple little things. These are interesting because these are actually two. Hi, you are. Glad you can make it. These are two little, they're two 1x1s put together, but it's one piece. This is actually one solid piece. It's not something you normally see. Make sure I put this on the right way. Little slants. Hey, settle down there, cat. Looks kind of funny. Not sure what it's for. I mean, obviously Lego has a reason. All right, asked everyone earlier. Your turn. Jerry had grilled cheese. Greg had while he was playing Elden Ring, he had Chick-fil-A. I actually have not had anything for dinner yet. Been working on stuff. So, what did you have for dinner? Okay, now I got to flip this over, put it with this. Oh, and it locks in there. Come on. There we go. Okay, that looks kind of funny, but it's on this thing. flip it back over, and I put this little yellow piece on, kind of keep things together. And then this goes on the back, so it goes right here apparently? No. I have something off by 1. Oh, I know. These are off by 1. That's why it didn't work. These yellow things. So it was all good. Ha! Well, that's dinner enough for you, right? Let's put this on. That's better. There we go. And I can just imagine Mr. Fusion goes right here. So you missed it, just to show you. So we did, bag number 3 was just mostly an apparatus. There was a bunch of gearing and stuff that's like right here and right here. And we now have this handle is free. So if you watch these, this is where the wheels are going to go. So whenever you move the shaft, the wheels are going to turn. So they're going to flip down so it can hover. So that's going to be pretty cool. There we go. So that's where we're at right now. And now we're just putting on this part. Okay, so this is going to cover everything that's right here. Okay. Is that the right color? Dark? Yeah, that's all I got. Alright, so there. You got a red one. And 2 of these 2x3 flat flats. How it goes on there. It's got a little spacing there. I think that's correct though. It looks like it has. Hey, what you doing? What you doing, kitty? This is actually starting to get bigger in size now, which is cool. And I like all the color because it makes it easier to see stuff, I'm sure, on the camera. More fill-in stuff, so this thing, not sure what this is. Okay, and this goes right on the front. Right there. And more front. Not sure why. We'll find out. Alright, 51 minutes for the build. Doing good. Doing good. Let's see. There it is. Whoops. Popped right off. There we go. This goes right here. Looks like this is all going to be front stuff for grill and things like that for the car. And 2 little white things. This is all this step is. That's kind of funny. Just 2 little. Whoops! Almost lost that. And oh nope, we have a 2x4 flat flats. Not sure. I think this is going to be like a little trunk area. Is what this is. This little thing here. All right. And we're starting to make the bumper, the front bumper. That is cool. So. Got some curved pieces. These curved pieces are kind of funny looking, but they fit into each other just right. See? Look cool. And that goes underneath and fits on. And now the other side. curved piece. Go. A little curved piece with a little pattern. That goes here. Oh, another little blurb. Let's see what it says. Carbon dioxide extinguishers were hidden inside the car to simulate the exhaust system output. So when the car, whenever it would stop or whatever, it had the two big thingies, the fins on the back. So they used used fire extinguishers to make the smoke. Pretty. That's an inexpensive way to do a smoke machine, I guess. Bit of color into this. What you looking at? You looking up there? she's watching the stream. That's funny. Alright, so this one goes here. Little side. Aldi run for that, huh? Yeah, she's not that interested. And don't say I did it wrong. That was pretty good. She just doesn't care. She's generally a pretty calm kitty. Huh. Alright, this is two big long flat pieces. On top. That's interesting. Oops, there we go. It's a lot of flat. And two more of those. One, that's a small one. There it is. More. Oh, these do go upside down. I thought they would be right side up, but they're not. So it's interesting because these would fit down on top of something, but these ones go the other way. So it'd be interesting to see how that's going to work. That's facing the right way. That yellow really shows up on the camera. Okay, slightly angled pieces. And alright, so this is gonna continue to fit. Ah, okay, so this goes right here. This is kind of the bumper coming together. Around in a second. There you go. So that's like the underguard of the bumper and everything. Now, a bunch of pieces that go together smooth. I bet you this is going to be a part of the fender, kind of what it looks like whenever they put these little angled pieces. Yep. Though I think I have it backwards. Because I think these are parts of the fender. These are the fender parts. We'll find out though. That goes there, and just a black piece. here. Yep. Does it go that far outside? No, it comes in. Is that there? Looks like it. Alright, so there we go. So wheel well is started to be done here. Got the same thing on both sides. Down to the wire, a lot less pieces. Should be finishing up pretty soon, and we'll be over an hour, but that's okay. I say it's okay. And this goes here. Okay, there we go. Alright, now we're going to flip this over. Do a couple little things on the underside, just to keep things together. There's that, and then there's two angled things that go in here, like right inside here on either side. It's hard to see, but these are going to go inside. I don't even know how I'm supposed to get in there. Well, I guess right like that. I just don't feel them being all that secure in there. Yeah. Once they're pushed in, I think they're alright. Flip it back over. What do we got? Alright. We got two of these that go up here. We got right there. And then two black ones with a red piece. Goes sideways here. Help keep everything all together. Go. Oh, now we got some. This is a weird piece. I've never seen these before. So it's like a 5 with just a notch out, or so it's a 6x2, but it's got a notch out. It's kind of different. Never really see those before. Okay. All right, and these go together. I don't know why they didn't do. They did it before where it was a 2 high. But they did it as one piece as opposed to two pieces together. I don't know why they just didn't do it again. The joy of putting tiny pieces onto each other. Two reds. Secure it all. A lot of little pieces going together to be slightly bigger pieces, but not a lot. Alright. Goes there. And what are we making here? This is some big pieces. This actually reminds me a little bit of the AT-AT doors that are on the outside. It kind of looks like. Oh, you trying to get out? Here, no, come on. Here you go. Here you go. Good. Pixie wanted down. She's like, oh, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm not getting any attention, so. bags. Oh, there's another one of those. So that did get away from me, but I didn't need it. And that goes in the back here. Not sure what this is. This goes on top, kind of to seal it all. Okay. A little flat piece goes on top of that. And now I got a, ooh, interesting. Okay, so I got, oh, I bet you this is the little hoods thingy. So I'll put those down, and I gotta build two little hinge things. So yellow goes in this way. See ya, Jerry. Thanks for coming. Good to see ya. You're gonna miss the big finish. Just kidding. This is all there is. This is it. We're almost done here. Ooh, those are interesting. Okay, so we got little 1x1s to put these onto, and then these weird, I don't even know what to call these. So let me move these up so that they're the way they want. They're like little, I don't even know what those are. They're like little claws. And this goes, ah, that's interesting. So it's going to fit inside here, and then, wait a minute, do I have this the right way? Oh, I gotta orient these correctly. There we go. All right. So this goes here. These go up a little bit. Oh no. Alright, so wherever these choose to go, these choose to go. And they angle upwards. That's kind of interesting. Or in this case, they angle downwards. And then these little things gotta fit right inside. Alright, there we go. There, perfect. Ah! So it's like a little hood thing. Looks like. How it opens and closes is kind of cool. Alright, now we're going to seal some pieces up, or we're going to cover that with other pieces. What do we got? So we got, whoop. So this goes here. This goes here. That'll help solidify that. Hood scoop. And two long pieces to go over top of everything to help finish solidifying. And I think, oops, I did this one in the wrong spot. There we go, moved it back. And those two right there. And I believe, yep, we are done. Alright, so 1 hour, 7 minutes, and what are we looking at? 30 seconds? Did I get it? No. 31 seconds. Alright, so there we go. This is, so I'll show you everything. So this is going to be the trunk in the front. It's kind of movable and everything. It's got flexibility to it. So hinges and everything. And then on the underside, once we have the wheels connected, because the wheels will go, you know, here, this handle will make it so all 4 wheels at the same time can snap down and be ready for hovering. And then when it's ready to drive, all 4 of them go at the same time. That is really cool. So it's starting to look a little bit more like the DeLorean. Put our heroes, our intrepid heroes, inside. And that's that. So, bags 3 and 4 are complete. So, I'm sure we'll get to some decals coming up. Oh, that's what fell earlier. I have Vader holding on to the little. It's not staying. He's holding on to the little tweezers. So, all right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. That's a lot of fun. It's neat seeing how this is coming together, but you can already tell it's a car and how the stuff is designed to work. It's really cool. I'm liking it. This is a fun build so far. So next week we will continue on with bags 5 and 6. As long as they don't take too long. If bag 5 takes too long, then we'll stop and we'll end that for the next week. So yeah, next Tuesday, 8 o'clock Eastern, we'll be continuing on. Coming up, May the 4th. Just so you know, we'll be doing my first unbuild. The Millennium Falcon will get unbuilt, and that'll be an all-day thing. So tune in whenever you feel like it. It'll be interesting because I've never done anything like that before, and I really can't wait to do it because then I get to build it for everybody. So have a good evening. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep on building. We'll see ya.